Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we will analyze the most famous game in the 20th century between Mikhail Botvinnik and Raul Capablanca. Here it goes. White plays d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop c4. So Capablanca here plays the Nimzo-Indian defense. In response of that, white plays e3, d5, a3. Bishop captures the knight and the pawn at b file captures the bishop at c3. Typically for Nimzo-Indian, black gives up his dark squared bishop in order to damage white's pawn structure and to get ahead in the development. So in the continuation of this, black plays c5, c cross d5, e cross d5. So here we all know that due to black's premature definition of the pawn structure in the center, white has the better opportunities to gain the initiative. But in those days, both the opponents were wondering in terra incognita. The roots that were to develop in the Nimzo-Indian defense were just being formed. So white plays bishop d3, black castles, knight e2, b6, white castles, bishop a6. Here we can see that black has absolutely nothing to complain about. Good pawn structures, easy development, no weaknesses. White isn't even threatening any immediate action. However, Botvinnik felt correctly that a possibility of any central advance like e3, e4, e5 after the preparatory of f3 could lead to a violent attack on the king side. Bishop cross a6. The knight takes that bishop. Bishop b2, queen d7. White plays a4. The rook on the f file comes to e8. Queen d3, c4. This is the remarkable move as this serious positional mistake has a clear historical background. The 50-year-old Capablanca in his long chess career never dealt with hidden dynamic factors. So Capablanca countered on using his opponent's light squares with the long maneuver like knight a6, b8, c6, a5, b3. So here white plays queen c2, knight b8, rook a to e1, knight c6, knight g3, knight a5, f3, knight b3. So both sides are quite persistent. The a4 pawn is lost because of this queen, but the long awaited central advance is also ready. Here white plays e4, queen captures the pawn at a4, e5, uh, threatening the knight at f6, knight to d7, queen f2. Here now black has to take his opponent's threat more seriously. The white knight is already heading to f5, then d6. Black plays g6, white plays f4, f5. This forces the opening of the e file and an exchange of rooks. So e cross 6, knight takes f6, f5, rook cross e1, rook cross e1, rook to e8, rook to e6 threatening the knight, uh, rook cross e6, f cross e6, king g7. Now the king has came into the game. Queen f4 in order to check the queen at c7. So queen e8 threatening the pawn at e6, e5, queen e5, queen e7. So now attack and defense have reached a faltering parity. Each side needs reserves to decide a epic battle in its favor. So here the question is, whose minor piece from the forgotten flank is faster? Black Knights is going to use the same route, b3, a5, c6. But what about the sleeping white bishop? So here White plays bishop a3, threatening the queen at e7. Also, you can see that the bishop at a3 has no support by its pieces. Now, queen takes a3, knight h5 check, also threatening the knight at f6, g cross h5, queen h5 check, king to f8, queen takes f6 check, queen to g8, e7, queen c1 check, king f2, queen c2 check, king g3, queen d3 check, and here the chances of white to win has increased. King plays h4, queen takes, queen e4 check, king cross h5, queen e2 check, king takes h4, queen e4 check, g4. The black plays queen e1 check, white to h5. So the Capablanca resign here. In my opinions, it symbolizes the end of an heroic era of chess titans dominating the field with their natural geniuses, as black can do nothing here, because if white will play uh, queen to f8, then there will be no space left for the black king to move, so it will be checkmate. Thank you guys, and meet you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.